explaining the meaning of positive and negative numbers. Then B is using positive and negative numbers to represent quantities in the real world. And then C is explaining the meaning of 0. So, on a number line, to the left of 0, we have negative numbers. Negative numbers are quantities less than 0, and they're to the left in the number line, so they actually kind of move backwards since they're going to the left. So we've got 0, then negative 1, negative 2. Right here would be negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, and negative 6, and then negative 7. So on the right of 0, positive numbers, these are getting larger as we move to the right. Positive numbers would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, and so forth. Now, 0 is neither a negative or a positive, sorry, I'm trying to write with this, positive number. So 0 is not negative or positive, it's just 0. And we always write negative numbers with a minus sign or negative sign. Okay, and an integer is any negative, positive, or 0, any negative, positive, or 0 number, I'm going to use a hashtag for number, found on our line. Alright, so these would be kind of like whole numbers, but they can also be 0 or negative. Alright, an opposite is, an example of an opposite is like the opposite of 6 is negative 6, or the opposite of 1 is negative 1. The opposite of negative 100 is 100. So opposites are the positive and its negative. Alright, so if a number line is up and down like this, when you go down, you get less. When you go up, you are going larger. So if we start at 3 at the top here, this is going to be 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. If you have a number that's horizontal like this, when you're moving to the right, you're getting larger. When you're moving to the left, you're getting smaller. So for example, this is like negative 10, and then from negative 9, you can go negative 8, negative 7, negative 6, and so forth. You're going to keep going to the right and go larger. Negative 5, negative 4. Keep numbering your number line. As you get to negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, and then 0, then you start to go positive. 1, 2, 3, as you move further to the right. So on a horizontal number line, as you're moving to the right, the numbers get larger in quantity, and left they get smaller. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and write the opposites here. So if you take the opposite of negative 25, it would be positive 25. The opposite of 79 would be negative 79. Okay, fill in this. Yep, negative 1 and negative 17. Alright, try these two. Yes, this one would be 39. This one would be negative 22. Finally, try these. Good. You would have negative 3 and negative 13. Alright, I think you have a better understanding of integers and their opposites. Now you're going to be working on a Franken Escape Integers activity. So if you take a look at Google Classroom, hopefully you already put in your math money for today, and then you can take a look at the Google form that is found on today's assignment on Google Classroom. You're going to click on that. It's going to give you escape cards on there, and you read them and you can just, it's multiple choice, and you can choose the multiple choice letters. I think all in all, when you're done with it, it's like 6 different questions, and you'll have a 6-letter code with the letters that you wrote down for the multiple choice. You can go ahead and enter those at the end of the Google form, and it'll show you if you had made the escape work. If you made the escape work and you get to the end page, it's going to ask you to do something or say something, and you need to hit submit. So don't forget to hit submit on the Franken Escape Integers on Google Forms.